Good morning, my name is José Alberto Evangelista Basilio. Vengo a hablar un poco acerca de mi historia de terror en inglés, Killer Crows from Haunted Mountain. Killer Crows from Haunted Mountain. It had started in a small town where a lot of people live who work very hard to live comfortably. But there were a lot of fun places where many went to spend their time. There was a place where many went and was the circus, but there was on that was the biggest of the most famous. In that place there were clothes who were bad since young people disappeared and were found dead on the banks of stream or in garbage cans. However, the authorities were aware of what was happening in the city as more young people disappeared every day. So they decided to have an investigation into the large circus since it was the last place where the young people and gone and then what moment did not appear. Oh, one day the police began to suspect the biggest circus, where the clothes worked and they had already clothes costume. So they decided surround circus. See, it was the place of disappearing on young people, but that night nothing happened, so they went the next night on nothing happened so they decided to leave in alone. The next day a young man named Michael went to the circus who was accompanied by these friends, Joe and Manuel. And Manuel. That night, Manuel went to the circus ballroom, but they didn't come by. The friends thought they had gone home, so they both decided to leave when the show was over the next day. The young man's relative called the other parents and they told him they had heard from him, so his friends were worried since they were the last to see him. And so 2 days passed and his friends never have appeared. So they began to have dreams about him where asked them for help and to help him. So Michael and Joe decided to go to the circus again, find out the lyric, and both were put to sleep by 2 dreams. We were given to them beat my clothes when they walked out they were tied to a church, and they found Manuel's body without ace or towel. Witness at over these bodies the began to scream and ask for help, for which the clothes told them of the no one was going to listen to them since they were a mountain far from the city and from there they will never leave because they will murder them in order to they part in some time in order they began to their story and famous and they told them that one day they opened the circus where no when and 2 months passed and the relatives of the clothes began to die because the no money no family for what they decided to the satanic ritual asking the David Hansen to make them famous in essentially they world king young people he has offering to heal in addition to that to make them strong and that no one could bring the down. The story this story is getting long, so I plan to make it in sometime short. And it's the 12 lives of the John Michael, John and Manuel. They go to circle and their friend Manuel disappears. So they worry since they had searched for him and haven't found him. They return to the circle and are put to sleep by circus clowns, and they were talking in the mountain where they think in the courtesy of their friends. And they fight to get out that place where they also Finn and John Man who hell they find clothes where they are victorious, and they take the body of their friend home, tell what happening, and when they go to see the circle is going, and today in during day noise Osclo are high in the mountain and dark shadow in inhabitants of city. Thank you.